Hello. The child grew and was weaned, and on the day Isaac was weaned, Abraham held a great feast. But Sarah saw that the son whom Hagar the Egyptian had bore her, Abraham, was mocking. Okay, so Ishmael's being a little mean to his younger brother. Not cool. And she said to Abraham, "Get rid of that slave woman and her son, for that slave woman's son will never share in the inheritance with my son Isaac." The matter distressed Abraham greatly because it concerned his son. Sorry. But God said to him, "Do not be so distressed about the boy and your maidservant. Listen to whatever Sarah tells you, because it is through Isaac that your offspring will be reckoned." "I will make the son of the maidservant, Sarah, slave, got it, maidservant, into a nation also, because he is your offspring." Now notice how this book, it doesn't try to do mean and smell. It doesn't try to make fun of him or mock him in any way. Ever say he's forever cursed before God, and God will make his descendants slaves forever to the Israelites. No, it's like Ishmael will be made into a great nation too. And yeah. Abraham cares about him. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's Jewish propaganda. It just seems like what happened. I know a lot of atheists want to say it's Jewish propaganda, which that's what a lot of anti-Semites like saying. But yeah, no, the Old Testament's history. There's no reason to believe it's not. And also, they would say this is just it's two different Okay, let's see what's the difference. This Isaac is involved. Sarah's jealous or mad because Ismael was mocking. The other story, she was mad because she didn't have a son. So why would these two stories develop differently? She didn't have a son yet, so she's mad. Now oh no, this is the real. She had a son, and like this. And would they be combined under the documentary hypothesis? Supposedly. Oh yeah, but if you question the documentary hypothesis, you're saying professors are stupid idiots that don't get anything right. No, they're just wrong on this. People can be wrong. Anyway. Great nation also. Thing is, Abraham wasn't told the last time. It was told to Hagar. Early the next morning, Abraham took some food and a skin of water, gave it to them to Hagar, and he sent them on her soldiers, then sent her off with the boy, probably thinking, no, she will find a well or someone to take care of her. She'll be fine. She went on her way and wandered the desert of Beersheba, while the water then. When the water in the skin was gone, she put the boy under one of the bushes. Then she went off and sat down nearby, about a bow shot away. Measurement. For she thought, I cannot watch the boy die. And she sat there nearby and began to sob. So she's grief-stricken. She thinks she's going to die. She's probably been looking down this entire time. Also, another thing about the documentary hypothesis, they claim the Bible is unreadable. The documentary hypothesis makes the Bible unreadable. Jews and Christians have been reading this as readable, perfectly understood stories for thousands of years. Anyway, God heard the boy crying, and then the angel of the Lord, the angel of God, no, it's the angel of God now. Interesting. Called to Hagar from heaven and said to her, "What's the matter, Hagar? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying, and as he lies here, lift the boy up and take him by the hand, for I will make him into a great nation." Wait, I. The thing promised, the angel of the Lord promised him, her. This angel is promising her again. But if you didn't notice, God says, "I will make the son of the maidservant into a great nation." Now the angel of the Lord is saying, or the angel of God, whatever, same name, different names for the same thing. Tolkien does it all the time, and we don't think the Lord of the Rings was written by multiple ghost authors. Anyway, so wait, yeah, it's almost like reading this without a trinity doesn't make any sense at all. And yes, the early Jews did have the idea of a trinity, go read two powers in heaven, and they stopped around 2000 or like 400 BC or something. AD. Go watch. I have an entire Inspiring Philosophy's Trinity playlist. I say, then I have another playlist about all sorts of different YouTubers speaking about the Trinity. Anyway, yes, the Trinity is there. It is real. Because I will make them into the great nation, says the angel of the Lord. After he said, God has heard the boy crying. But here it says, but God said to him, I will make the son. Wait, who's doing this? The angel of the Lord or God? Unless they're the same person, the same being. I don't see how this could mean anything else. Anyway, then God opened her eyes and she saw a well of water. So she probably was looking down in shame, like, what are we going to do? So worried, panicked. She wasn't really probably paying attention to much what's going on. Then she started crying, and, your vision can get blurry when you cry. God's like, look, just wipe away all the... So she went and filled the skin with water and gave the boy a drink. God was with the boy as he grew up. He lived in the desert and became an archer. While he was living in the desert of Paran, his mother got a wife for him from Egypt. Yes. The Ishmaelites, or should I say the Arabs, are portrayed, their ancestors portrayed so well by the Hebrews, by the Jewish authors. Unlike, come on. Why is this thing being so slow? Oh, is it? I'm on settings. Fine. Does it really take that much to just update Photoshop? Is that Photoshop? Are you really taking that much of my CPU power just to update? It zoomed in. Okay, so you have to deal with this because Photoshop is taking 5 billion years to update, taking all my CPU apparently. So yes, these are the nations the Arabs are now in. and well, obviously where the Arabs are from, all over the world, with a lot of Arabs. It's like majority of Arab dystopia. And yes, it is recognized among both Jews and Arabs that Ismael was their ancestor. And I see no, yes, other reason. I want to read more. There's Joan Lisa Encyclopedia of Religion. Yes. Go. ISBN number 9780 0. Yeah, 9878 0 202 86574 0 Yes. Wait, what? It's just, yeah, they were. The Arabs are the highest ethnicity of Arabs living outside of the Arab League are in Brazil. Huh. The Arabs are the descendants of Ishmael. Well, I mean, they might have some other tribes mixed and other, like, peoples mixed within there, but for the most part, yeah, they're Ishmaelites, and they are a great city. Woo! Or a great nation. Probably the most prominent, Saudi Arabia. Definitely the most populous with 35,094,163 people, accounting for 90% of all Arabs. How does Tunisia make 98%, even though that's like less? How does that math work? And the same as Yemen. Sure, whatever. Sure. Of course, Saudi Arabia is where like the Arabs started. They are a peninsula along with Oman and Yemen. I can't remember. And no, not all of them. Well, yes, mostly are Sunni or Shia, like Muslim. There are Christian Arabs, like Greek Orthodox, Melchizedek Catholic, Roman Catholic, and Protestant Arabs. And then there are some Druze. There are some Judaism Arabs. Judaism Arabs? Because the ethnic group is Jew, but so is like the religious group, which can get confusing. And some of the Baha'i faith. I don't care if I'm pronouncing that right. And then, yes. Arab ethnicity should not be confused with non-Arab ethnicity that are also native to the Arab world. Okay. Yeah, for the most part, and of course you know the Arab countries like Algeria, Bahrain, yeah. Just a minute. What's the Arab League? Let's see. Algeria, Bahrain, Cameroon, yeah, Djibouti, Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Liberia, not Liberia, Libya, Mauritania, Morocco, Oman, Palestine, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Tunisia, the UAE, and Yemen. I think is all obvious of God's promise into a great nation, because most of these are very rich and powerful in today's world. 5 observer states: Armenia, Brazil, Eritrea, India, and Venezuela. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, I'm just doing. I'm not using it as a source. What's the highest literacy rate? Oh, Qatar. Interesting. But I'm just doing like to the Wikipedia article on Arabs because I don't know, for your own enjoyment, I guess. There's a just mainly go down here to the reference section and read away on all sorts of different Arabs. Ah, that is all. Should I make the thumbnail Saudi Arabia? Flag. I might actually do that. Well, I'll go watch my other stuff. Bye.